Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Page number 226 of Wren and Martin. And yesterday we saw the rules of changing direct speech into indirect speech. We saw that what is a direct speech? The speech that is uh, the actual words. When we quote the actual words of the speaker, that is called the direct speech. And an indirect speech, when we report something without quoting the exact words of the speaker, that is the indirect speech. The examples were also given for the direct speech, that Rama said I am very busy, and indirect speech Rama said that he was very busy. So this we saw yesterday, and very important rules that we saw yesterday, just to get an overview of that. We also know that the speech which is outside the inverted commas in case of direct speech, like Rama said, this Rama said is the reporting speech, and I am very busy now is the reported speech. And we saw these rules, rule number A, B, C. These rules were when the reporting speech, means the speech that is outside the inverted commas, is in the past tense. How would we know that it is in the past tense? Like said, he said, it shows that it is in the past tense because the past form is being used. Said is a past form, second form of say. So since second form is used, it means this is in the past tense, the reporting speech is in the past tense. And whenever the reporting speech is in the past tense, we learned that these are the rules. Simple present becomes simple past. B, present continuous becomes past continuous. C, present perfect becomes past perfect. And there was another rule that past indefinite becomes past perfect. Past indefinite becomes past perfect. So these were the rules that we saw yesterday. Then we saw that now will change into then, here will change into there, tomorrow will change into the next day, and all these conversions. You do not need to do these questions before we go to these questions. These we will do later. I will give you some examples and explain you how these speeches have been changed. Listen very carefully. She said, I often forget to complete my assignment. She said is the speech that is outside the inverted commas, so she said is the reporting speech. I often forget to complete my assignment is inside the inverted commas, so it is the reported speech. This is an example of a direct speech. Now we will convert it into indirect speech. See, I often forget, this is present indefinite, and according to the rules, the present indefinite will change into past indefinite. She said that she often forgot to complete her assignment. Forgot. What do we do in past indefinite? We have learned all the tenses. What do we do in past indefinite? We simply use second form of the verb. Previously it was I often forget, now it will become forgot. To complete. Complete is another verb, but we will not change complete because it is coming after to. So whenever a verb comes after to, we always use first form of the verb. After to, we never use any other form than the first form of the verb. So you can't say that she often forgot to completed her assignment. No, that will be completely wrong. After to, we always use first form of the verb, that will be complete. Now see the second sentence. Rama said, comma inverted commas begin, all is well that ends well. First of all, you will see the reporting speech which is in the past tense. How do we know it is in the past tense? Said hai. So said is the past form of say, so it means that it is in the past tense. Had it been Rama says, we would know that it is in the present tense, but in this case it is in the past tense. All is well that ends well. This is a universal truth. This is an idiom. All is well that ends well. Idioms and universal truths, they don't change. So Rama said that all is well that ends well. That is the conjunction that will replace the inverted commas to convert direct speech into indirect speech. When we place that, we will not put the inverted commas. This is the direct speech and this is the indirect speech. And all is well that ends well. You will not change is into was because this is a universal truth. This is an idiom that all is well that ends well. Next sentence is the farmer said, it may rain today. It may rain today is the present tense, and the reporting speech is in the past tense. Since reporting speech is in the past tense, therefore we will change the reported speech into past tense as well. The farmer said that it might, the second form of may is might rain today. Today will change into that day. I told you that today changes into that day. Then number 4, I said I am unwell. The reporting speech again you can see is in the past tense. I said that I was unwell. Simple present will change into simple past according to the rule. Again, only if the reporting speech is in the past tense. In this case, the reporting speech is in the past tense, so you will change I am into was, that is present into past. Father said, I am tired of your excuses. Father said that he was tired of my excuses. You will change the pronouns accordingly as well. Am will change into was because the reporting speech is in the past tense, so the simple present tense will change into past, simple past tense. Then I have some more examples for you to better understand the narrations. See carefully. He said, I shall go as soon as possible. He said, I shall go, comma inverted commas begin. I shall go as soon as possible. Reporting speech is in the past tense, so I shall will change into would. I told you earlier in the previous lecture that shall and will change into would. He said that he would go as soon as possible. With would we always use first form of the verb. We will not change go into went, because with would we use first form of the verb. With would, could and did and might we use first form of the verb. After to we use first form of the verb. Keep these things in mind and make notes of these two. He said we are all very tired. He said that we were. You can use we, or you can also write they. Or will change into verb because according to the rule the simple present tense will change into past tense since the reporting speech is in the past tense. Mother said to her daughter, you have earned yourself fame. Mother told her daughter that she had earned herself fame. Have will change into had because this was you have earned yourself fame is present perfect tense, and present perfect tense changes into past perfect tense. In past perfect tense we use had, and with had we always use third form of the verb. With have we use third form of the verb. With has we also use third form of the verb. In the passive voice we use third form of the verb. Number 4, I said to my friend. Now here you can see there are two persons. I said, I and friend, there are two persons. Now see carefully. I do not like the company of lazy people. This is present indefinite tense. I told my friend. Whenever there are two persons, I and friend, there are two persons. Said to will change into told. If there is only one person, like I said in the previous cases, you can see the mother, in this case he said, the said will not change into told because there are only one person, speaker. There is no second person. In this case there are two persons, I and friend. In the previous case there were two persons as well, mother and daughter. So said to was changed into told. Similarly, I said to my friend, in this case said to will change into told. I told my friend that I did not like the company of lazy people. Do will change into did because present indefinite will change into past indefinite according to the rules, and with did we always use first form of the verb, that is like. The policeman said, I followed the thief last night. The policeman said that he had followed the thief last night. I followed the thief last night is I followed the thief last night is the past indefinite tense, and according to the rules, maybe it was not mentioned in the book that we saw yesterday, but also write down that whenever the reporting speech is in the past tense, and if initially the reported speech is in the past indefinite tense, past indefinite tense will change into past perfect tense. As you can see, he had followed the police last night. Had is the past perfect tense. Brother said to his sister, all is well that ends well. This is a universal truth again, an idiom. All is well that ends well. Brother told her sister that all is well. Is will remain is because this is a universal truth. This is an idiom. And said to will change into told because there were two people, brother and sister. Father said to his son, we do not have enough money. Father told his son that they did not have enough money. Do is the past. This is in the present indefinite tense, which will change into past indefinite tense according to the rules. Have enough money. And note is that in all above sentences the reporting speech is in the past tense. So we are doing only, at the moment we are only doing those sentences that are in which the reporting speech is in the past tense. Therefore we have skipped the questions that were given here because they related to other types of direct and indirect as well. So go through these rules again that we saw yesterday. Write notes in your copies of all the rules that we studied. Also make notes of these sentences that we have done today in your copies so that you better understand them. And your task is to make 10 sentences of direct speech in which the reporting speech is in the past tense. इसी तरह से जैसे यहाँ पर है father said to his son, use said. So if you are using said, it means the reporting speech is in the past tense. So make 10 such sentences from your own and change those sentences into indirect speech. This is your task. If you have any questions you can ask. That's it for now.